Aquarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for February 12th through the 18th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aquarius. What is going on? Alright, the overall energy for the reading, the Fool. Showing up really open energetically towards something. I like this energy. I feel like, I don't know why, but I feel like this energy represents you quite good, usually. To me, it's like, okay, that's my Aquarius card. That's a personal thing. But anyways, in the recent past, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Judgment card. Alright, so you're getting something done. You're getting something started, possibly here. It feels good. It feels in alignment with you. It's very transformative, whatever this is. You're looking very confident, very, okay, let's do this. I don't know what this is, but okay. In the current situation, the Justice card, the Queen of Pentacles, the Star. There's a lot of self-care involved here. A lot of bringing yourself into balance and just kind of doing you. But in a very grounded, balanced kind of a way. It looks good. It feels like that's what you want to do at this time. Okay, cool. In the immediate future, the Lovers, the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Wands. You're showing me a connection here that you're part of, and you're showing me that you're dealing with it one way or another, but some part of you is kind of resistant to dealing with it in the sense of, okay, let's do this, but with your feet dragging behind you, kind of a thing, like, okay, if we have to. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Let me do the full. Man, I love the sun. That's why I didn't even pull the blinds today. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I don't know what's coming through with the sun, and I don't care, but okay, we'll just take the sun today. Let's do the Fool. You get the Seven of Swords, the Emperor, the Ace of Cups. You kind of have your back turned to pretty much everything, and at the same time, you're facing everything, too. It's kind of odd how I see you in this one. You're very much about yourself at this time in the sense of very internal, possibly. How do I put this one? As I said initially, it's like your back is turned to everything and everyone, but at the same time, you're very much aware of everything and everyone. You know what I mean? It's a very interesting and pretty cool kind of an energy. Because if anything happens, within that everything and everyone, you're right there with it. Even though you're not really. Oh man, this is a cool energy. It's like you have an eye on everything that moves. But ultimately, it's about you. Okay. Man. Let's do the Ace of Wands. In the recent past, you get the Tower, the Page of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles. Alright. I don't know what you did with this one. You're looking like you, this almost looks like an impulsive kind of a, this feels good in the moment, so let's go do this. And then it's like, yeah, no, it didn't work out. Like, almost like it's blowing up in your face, but you're kind of still putting energy into it, still kind of running through it, like, okay, this sucked, but okay, let's keep going, you kind of look like that a little bit. But it's definitely, initially it feels like it's a crazy, impulsive kind of an idea or action that you're putting into something that feels like, we just made a mess, okay, we're moving forward, kind of looks like that a little bit. For the Nine of Pentacles, you get the Six of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Hermit. There's soul connections involved here, at least one, which that could be, you know, pretty much anything from friends, family, people you are just meeting, and then you have this connection with them, and it's just, I don't know, it could be anything. I don't see that Six of Cups pointing out to a particular connection, even though it could be, but it's just the indication of soul connections being around you in this one, where you're not on your own there. You have people surrounding you. It's a healing journey kind of a thing, but it does lead to a sense of independence, strength, recognizing that about yourself and feeling good about that. And it's an ongoing kind of a healing journey here. So, okay, let me do the Judgment card. The Queen of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Two of Cups. Very passionate. You're growing in that very passionate kind of an energy in terms of putting your energy out there. And sometimes it's a little too passionate, a little too fiery, you know, where it might create conflict. But at the end of the day, you're kind of taking care of that conflict. You're not just leaving it sitting there. You're working on it, you know. You do have a very... You don't have it here, you grow into it in that sense of, ooh, I want to speak my mind, or I want to say this, or I want to do that. And sometimes it's a little too much in the sense of, okay, but you might stir things up someplace. And of course, from that kind of an energy, you could say, I don't give a shit, you know, it's what I think, it's what I believe in, it's what I, things like that. But ultimately, I see you kind of putting that Band-Aid on too, you know. Recognizing that, okay, I think there's a little fire to you there overall in the past energy, and initially it feels like a little spark, and then it grows into this quite massive fire, and then I see you really learning how to deal with that as well, in the sense of not just burning the thing and just kind of dropping it, just bailing. Not really. You're like, okay, let's put some water on that fire. Now that all is said and done, let's deal with it. For the Justice card, in the current situation, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Swords, the Strength card. Yeah, you're not so out there energetically anymore. You're more inward. Things have definitely turned back around in the sense of there's a lot of focus on yourself at this point in time. Where that energy seems to go a lot outside, this one seems to be more internal. There's still a little bit outside, but not a lot. Most of it is, you know, I'm hermiting, I'm doing me, I got my me time right now. D&D. I'll be with you in a minute. For the Queen of Pentacles, you get the Ten of Swords, the King of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. This could have to do a lot with the loss of someone, which, if that's the case, I don't feel like this loss is necessarily recent. But the energy of the loss is definitely something you're focusing on, or something that's coming to the surface for you. I don't see you intentionally going there and being like, okay, you know what, everybody else, fuck off, I need to deal with this loss. I don't see that. I see it more as you just taking some time and space for yourself, and then this loss comes through. Which, again, I feel like it's not a recent one necessarily. Quite the opposite. Let's do the Star. Page of Pentacles, the World card, the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, you're coming in with recharged kind of an energy, you know, where it feels like maybe that's why you took this time. Maybe you needed some time to disconnect, to be like, okay, I need to recharge a little bit so that I can come in here, back in here to the physical existence of me with brand new charged energies. It does feel like you're closing off a cycle here. Definitely coming back from this better, recharged. So you needed this, definitely. Good call on your part to take some time for yourself there, because what you're coming out with, very stable energies, very your battery is at 100% for sure here once you come out of this. For the lovers in the immediate future, you get the 9 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, the 8 of Swords. This is a situation where you're showing me a relationship of some sort, very important to you, but the status of it seems to be complicated at this point in time as you're showing it to me. That's why there's this resistance to dealing with it, because it's like, yeah, it's complicated. Like, you want to work on it. I see the intention there, but at the same time, it's very, very running through your head like at 100 miles per hour. Everything that is tied up to the situation. So that's why there's kind of a natural rejection to dealing with it too. Let's do the Queen of Swords. You get the Ace of Wands, the Devil, the 7 of Cups. This is a snapping kind of an energy, like almost like you snap. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for you, first of all, and it's not healthy for dealing with the situation, especially if it's already complicated. You know, the snapping part would just... Because I see you snapping, I see you being like, yeah, fuck this shit, I don't need this, and then just walking out the door, being like, I'm done. You know? This might be a challenging time dealing with this situation. But there's definitely, in the midst of it all, just saying out there, saying something, putting something out there, not great, not healthy, and then just being like, I don't give a shit, I'm done here. Which I don't think you are. For the 9 of Wands, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Death card. This situation, whatever it is, this connection needs healing. That's why you're kind of looking at it and you're like, okay, let's work with it, but not really, because I'm... And then you're giving me the sense of it's going to take a lot of time to heal this. A lot of patience, a lot of time, a lot. It's going to take a lot to heal this. And remember, you're coming from 100% battery here. So you've got the patience, you've got the time, you've got the energy, but for some reason... And I don't know, what could be so not great about this, because I see your battery just running low pretty fast here. You know, where you don't have any kind of patience anymore. Like, ultimately, you're showing me done. You're coming in with the intention of, let's work on it, let's heal it. Understanding ultimately down the road that this is going to take some time, some serious effort to work on this, and then I'm done with this, quitting on it. But through all of these energies, I definitely see your 100% battery running down very fast. From 100 to 5 here, in a matter of, I don't even know if it's a few days here. I will say that what runs your battery out here is not necessarily what's happening within the connection. It's how you deal with it. It's what you bring to this. I would say 50-50. You know, 50% is what the connection brings in and how things are actually kind of unfolding, and 50% is your perception and how you deal with everything that the connection brings in. There is a lot of healing that needs to be done here. One, you have to figure out if you're willing to put the effort, if you're willing to do the healing, and if you are, you can't use these tactics of losing your patience, snapping, and being like, I'm out the door here, you know, all of that. Of course, you know, you're human, you make mistakes, it can happen, but you gotta get in this from the get-go, from a clear mind of what you want here, you know, and understanding from the get-go that it might take some time, it might take some effort here. Are you willing to put in that time and effort? And be honest with yourself about it. If you're not, then all of this, you know, there's no point to go from 100% battery to 5% for what? If you figure it out from the get-go. You know? So I have no idea what kind of a connection this is. I just see it as being really, really important to you, but at the same time, it could go through a very unhealthy stage, because you don't go from 100 to 5 just like that for something that's healthy and running smooth, you know? So, okay. Ultimately, I see you shutting the door and being like, I'm done. I don't think you're going to be done. I think it's going to feel that way to you. Thank you, Kai, for your butt in my face. But, yeah. No. Let's see what the universe has. The Temperance card, the Chariot, the Six of Swords. Definitely work on your patience, especially as you're dealing with this, and also on your faith and trust in the universe. You know, this is going to go in whichever it's meant to go anyway. So try to trust a little more yourself as you're working on being patient with everything that's going on, and also the universe, because if you put this 50% in the hands of the universe, it'll take a whole lot of load off of you, you know, where you just kind of go with what is and see what happens. And if there's anything that needs to be changed for things to be healthier, then you got to understand it's a two-way street. You know, you can't do all the work. And if whoever this is not willing to put in the work, then you got to take it from there and make the best decision for you. Why did you fall asleep here? Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.